Hey Oscar, how is Oscar today? Well, that's awesome, dude. That sounds awesome. Okay, fake him on. Okay, but that sounds awesome, Oscar. Redoing. I said this before. Every time you make mistakes and you need to redo it, that's very good for you. It means that you're practicing. Hey, Comic McCase, how are you? I'm very good. And welcome back. Because you've been here before, Comic McCase, I believe. I haven't decided yet, Comic McGaze. I was thinking yesterday I did Terrax, one of Galactus' heralds, and of course that's Marvel. I never drew him before and I liked the design, so I felt that was interesting to do. So I don't know if I will continue doing some Galactus Herald or maybe something. I was thinking maybe do Skeletor. I did Skeletor once, but mainly his face. Maybe I'd like to make him the whole Skeletor. Hey, ex-demon fan, how are you? And welcome, new dude. Or dudette. Adventure Sounds, how are you? Can you explain what your SRE doing? Well, I'm trying to draw, dude. And I will start. Okay, Animal Man. Comic McGaze. Animal Man. I never drawn it. Let's do it. That's DC, right? Let's do some DC. Oh, he has a cool design. I like this. Yeah, I know Comet McGay's. I've heard a lot of good things about Animal Man. So I need to read it. It's like, it's on the list. But let's see if we can give him some justice, this guy. Animal Man. Yeah, he has a cool design though. And he has nice glasses. Okay, so what are his powers? Like, does he talk to animal? He doesn't fly, right? Given a different pose too. Ah, okay. But he doesn't fly. He only get animal powers. So he's. Ah, okay, I understand. Okay, that's awesome. So what happens if he's close to a dog in heat? No, that's a joke. You don't. You don't need to answer that. Oops. I just lost my pen. So I'm trying to give him an interesting pose, something different. And only when I'm finished I can tell if I'm like succeeded. So I either am patting my back or crying myself to sleep or something. You don't get a middle way there. You just, it's either way. No, I never cry myself to sleep. That's another bad joke. Thank you for following Mari, a mayor. Now he has a normal face, this guy, right? Yeah, yes he does. The design reminds me a bit of what's his name? It's a DC guy from the future. I can't remember his name. Okay, comic gaze. Thank you. So I need to pick up this comic book and read it. I've heard it so many times that it's really good. Now, is he a joker? Now, I mean, is he like, does he smile or does he look serious? No, I don't feel he's like laughing all the time. No, he's not. So let's give him a serious look. Hey Romeo, I'm very good. How are you doing, Romeo? Long time no seen. Hey Baboon. That's your name, Baboon? I'm doing an Animal Man, Baboon. What a coincidence. He has these big glasses. Which make him look kinda cool though. Still like that. Animal Man, Romeo. This is Animal Man. He's from DC. Of course I remember you, Romeo. I always do. And when I say that he's from DC, I'm not talking about the state. I'm talking about Detective Comics Universe DC. Now this guy has a jacket. That's what I see. Well, thank you, Comic McGaze. I'm happy you like it. I like the design though. He has a cool design. But thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you for the rose, Romeo. Much appreciated. This one's for you in your honor there, Mr. Romeo. has some blue up here. Now he has a big A all over his chest, right? Hey Elijah, DBZ. Elijah DBZ. I don't quite understand what gesture figures means. I know what a figure is, but gesture figure. I mean, what do you mean with that? By that? I mean, a figure that's just making gestures. I don't know. Like posing. Well, I always like to challenge myself. Now I did the pose with this character a bit different. Something like a pose I would never draw. But for me, it gets more exciting doing it. And this is what I'm trying to do when I'm trying to do different poses. Like this one, I'm trying to have it like a view from up, like you're looking up. So this is why I have his legs downwards, getting smaller and skinnier, because it's getting away from us more. So this one is like we're above him almost, and he's looking upwards, and that's how I see it. Sometimes the T-Rex I did yesterday was the opposite. I made the T-Rex Galactus Herald with a view from under him, almost looking up to him, like he was standing above us. So that's a good way to do different postures. And I mean, if you know how to do them, a normal posture, a normal pin-up, then try to challenge yourself like that, like a view from up or down. It makes you practice the perspective too. Hey Shahid Edits, hi, welcome. Of course, Romeo, you're absolutely right. I mean, there are references everywhere when it comes to poses. You can Google them too. And that's a good way to learn the anatomy of the body. I'm gonna do normal fists. I was planning to do like giving him claws or something, because I understand that he can do that. But then I felt, yeah, let's not. There. I'm going to start to ink this guy. Yeah, but that's a good way to draw, Romeo. I know a lot of professional comic book artists, they stand in front of the mirror taking pictures of themselves, especially to get realistic shadows from the faces and the poses too. What's his name? Mike Dedato, I think his name is, the Brazilian guy who was working for Marvel doing the Avengers, I think. You can see on his pages where he's always standing taking pictures of himself as references. Well, thank you, Romeo. Let's start the inking process. And when I ink, I do the main details, because in this stage I only get the outline, so I know what I'm going to ink. I might not lose more time. Let's see, we're going to make his glasses. I call them glasses, but maybe they're called something else. And they are big, like this. There we have a face. He does have a face. Thank you for following Elijah DBZ. Yeah, Romeo, I remember that. Tell me. Thank you, Shades by Jacob. Shades by Jacob. Thank you for following. Okay, Comic McGaze, take care of yourself. Yeah. Romeo, I know, I always say, I know you've heard it before and I've said it many times, that I prefer for myself, and especially for upcoming and artists who are learning, that try not to buy too expensive stuff. I mean, I never do that, because I've said it before, your art will not improve if you buy expensive pencils or paper. Your art will only improve when you practice the craft by repetition. Now, if you really want to buy them pens, you should go for it, but search for alternatives. I always look, I'm not going to make commercials here, but I always look to them Chinese apps who are like almost like Amazon, and they have a lot of stuff, and you can always find alternatives that are more cheaper. They will almost do what you want them to do, and they have the same effects as the pencils that you want. Maybe it'll maybe dry up faster, I don't know, I've never tried them like that, but I mean, look and see what happens. But are those pencils, although is it like coloring for coloring, or are they for like inking? I'm not familiar with them pens though. Okay, Prismacolor. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Prismacolors. Prismacolors. Yeah. Well, I'm very curious about the coloring, and it's something I will try to learn one day when I have some time over. I'm finishing up two graphic novels, making the dialogue bubbles that have been taking me a long time, because for me it's been kind of boring. And the thing is that I believe I will finish tomorrow. Kind of feels like it. And if I finish tomorrow, I'm gonna go to the next step, meaning that I will start to look in, publish it on Amazon first, and of course the big work after that is the marketing. I need to start learning the marketing, of course. Yeah, Romeo. It feels like I'll be finishing up tomorrow, especially with the dialogue bubbles, and then I will just fix up some small stuff with shadowings in the colorings and stuff like that. And then I need to see what Amazon is all about when it comes to publishing. So we're going to erase all the pencil work underneath this guy, the Animal Man. There. It's a bit cleaner now. Which is a good thing. Okay, I haven't read any manga yet, but I'm pretty sure I will someday. For me, it's about time. I haven't had the time to read any comics either lately. I'm curious about a lot of comics and graphic novels, of course. Hey 7SS, how are you? Don't be sad. No, they're not. It's not categorized in chapters. But I'm going to make. I've finished 2 of them, but only one I've done the dialogue bubbles on. And I haven't decided on how I'm going to title them. Maybe I'll go for the chapter, like you say, like, or episodes, like Star Wars. Chapter could be cool, I don't know. But it's going to be like a chronicle. Of course, chronicles usually are about kings and stuff. But I don't know yet. I have some thinking to do and planning to do when it comes to these comics, these graphic novels. Oh no, it's not a secret. Of course not. It's not a secret. It's well, I've always liked adventure movies, stories when I was younger. I like the kind of adventure stories like Indiana Jones. They were awesome. So that's what I'm trying to bring back a little bit, some adventures, and of course you have some sci-fi in it, and it's about an archipelago where the main big island is in turmoil. The two big cities are almost going to war, and in the middle of it is a little village, kind of, where the people that the story is about, they get stranded there by different reasons, and they don't know each other. So I have a lot of characters in that little village. They don't like each other, they don't trust each other, but when everything hits the fan, they are forced to work together, or they will all be destroyed. So that's like the main plot, and it starts out like in an Indiana Jones story, kind of like a big temple, and you're trying to find a treasure and all this stuff. But then it evolves to um, this drama inside this village, and when it becomes, when it's almost war between these big cities, you'll have like an I wouldn't call it a zombie apocalypse, but you will have zombies in it also. I will have different sci-fi stuff and horror stuff in different books, because I will continue the story with these characters, and every book will have an element of a new thing. And this time we'll have zombies. One time maybe we'll have aliens, I don't know, or something like that. And we will have new characters introduced all the time. But I've had a lot of fun doing that. Thank you, Romeo. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Let's see, we need to fix his chest here. He has a big A on his chest. So let's go for it. But now I see some people draw an A, and some people just make the form of an A. Something like that, yeah. So let's just make the form of an A like some artists do. We'll have it going upwards like so. There. Hooray! We managed to fit that in too. Let's give him some shadows. This time I'm choosing a thinner pen to make the shadowings. Giving the jacket some details so it looks like a real jacket. Or some shadows need bigger pens for it. Cross hatching. I like the cross hatching. Sometimes I do too much. But it doesn't hurt me though. Okay, Romeo, take care of yourself. Have a nice sleep. Let's continue giving him shadows, especially on the face. So I like to have shadows from one side of the face. Of course it's cool when it's going downward, but this works too. Change up the pen. Thank you for liking Wrong Shape 2 and welcome. This big A is disappearing a bit, so let's make it a little bit sharper. So we at least can see that he wears this big A on his chest. Mr. Animal Man. Cool design on this guy, I liked it. I'm gonna continue drawing this dude. I just don't know when though. There. Okay, we need to make this test again, see if I can do it. I fail most of the time, and I failed this time too. This app wants me to prove that I'm not a robot, and I have lots of problem proving myself, meaning that I'm AI or a Terminator or something. No, I did it. I'm human after all. Hooray! Let's give him some sort of a background. He has a face. Let's give him some glow in that eye. There. Looks more human like that. Give him a little bit of glow in that eye. Because he deserves it. I mean, he's been putting up with this for a bit. For how long? Yeah, a little bit more than 1 hour. I'll give him that. There, a little bit more shadow. I felt he needed it. There, I believe I finished him. The Animal Man. A request done by Romeo. No, it was not Romeo, I'm sorry. I made it in Romeo's honor though, because he gave me a little rose. I didn't even ask for it and he gave it anyways. It was Comic McGaze who requested this. Hopefully you liked it, Comic McGaze. If you see this later. That's the main point. When people request, I'm always curious if they are like happy with the results, if I did the characters some justice. Most of the time I get feedback, they get back to me, and so let's see what happens. It would be cool though. This is Animal Man anyways. He's a cool guy. I will start reading him when, I don't know, maybe when I have a vacation this summer. I'll have a lot of time for myself. So, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, my friends, I'm going to bid you all a good night. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same app. Hopefully the chat will be back. Okay, chat. Now take good care of each other. Have a pleasant night and evening.